Hey guys, so today I am back in my normal setting. I wanted to come on here and make a quick rant about why I will never ever make an eating disorder story video. The main things that has fueled me in my many relapses is watching other people talk about how much they struggled and mentioning weight, calories, anything like that. And I just want to say first off that I know in a lot of eating disorder videos people are like, I don't want this to trigger anyone, and I'm just saying like, don't watch this if you're gonna be triggered. And also I'm just making this because like, if I can help one person, then I will just feel so much better about myself. And I feel like I've definitely said that before, but I just want to say to them that I have been in treatment many times. I have met many people with eating disorders, and I am 99.9% positive that I have never and will never meet someone who is motivated or not triggered by these videos, especially ones with pictures, like my eating disorder story with pictures. That is literally the worst idea ever. I think it's really teaching people with eating disorders that you're not valid, your eating disorder isn't valid, unless you've lost X amount of weight, unless you have all these pictures to prove it. You know, we are seeing more and more cases of atypical anorexia. I would say, I don't know if this is true, that it's more common than normal anorexia. I really don't know, but that's just my assumption from what I've seen in treatment. I, as a YouTuber, do not want to be responsible for putting out that message or romanticizing eating disorders in any way possible. Some things you will never see me do on this channel are mention calories or weight. If you guys are here on this channel waiting for me to make an eating disorder video about my story with pictures of how thin I was, please unsubscribe and leave, because I don't want people on my channel to be triggered. I make a lot of videos with trigger warnings, but I think I just want to say that I've probably triggered people all the time. I've probably said triggering things that I didn't think about. But I just really want to make a really conscious effort on this channel to not make it all about eating disorders, to not make it all about chronic illnesses, and to just tell people that I am not my eating disorder, and to also tell myself that I am not my eating disorder, because I'm not. I am so much more. I think my eating disorder is a completely separate part of me. Do I feel like it's me sometimes? Yes, but it's not. It is separate from who I am. I have thought about making an eating disorder story video so many times. I've started taking notes about what I would say and the timeline, and I just don't think it's ever necessary for someone to have to share their story in such an explicit and raw way to have an eating disorder, to validate themselves or have other people validate them that, oh, you were struggling so hard. Eating disorders come in all shapes and sizes, and that's just how it works. I think if I were to talk about my eating disorder in a timeline sort of way, it would probably be based on my recovery and all the things I did that helped me, get to this place. Now, I will say I am in the middle of a relapse right now, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been making as many videos, is because I've been too focused on food and body image and XYZ. Also, some of these videos say oh, my recovery story, but then there's pictures, and I don't think it's okay. I think it's very irresponsible. I know I have made a what I eat in the day in my anorexia recovery in the past, and I also don't think I would ever do that again. If I were, I don't think I would show measurements. I wouldn't share how many calories, or I'm on an exchange program right now, I wouldn't share that. I really think eating disorders are very competitive, and I think a lot of comparing goes on. I know that if I saw a what I eat in a day in like eating and disorder recovery, I would definitely be like, well, oh, she's eating more than me. Like maybe she has a faster metabolism. Could I eat that much? Or, oh, she's eating less. I need to eat less than her. I think a lot of eating disorder recovery YouTubers talk about the negative recovery clique on YouTube, and I think they're also contributing to it. While they see the flaws in it, I think a lot of the things they're doing are not beneficial. And I think some people might be like, oh, well, they don't have to watch the videos, like no one's making them, and they put a trigger warning, so people are just, they're doing it to themselves. And yeah, that's the problem. Even if you are in recovery, even when I was in a good recovery mindset, I would still watch those videos, and when they'd say the trigger warning, I'd be in my head like, yeah, I know that's going to trigger me. Well, I don't care, I'm going to watch it anyways. I think a lot of people use these videos as motivation to lose weight. I think they don't really talk about how they got to this recovery point, and more of how they got to the need to recover. Okay, so that's really all I had to say. Once again, you guys, if you are here for an eating disorder story or anything like that, I don't think you should be watching my videos, honestly. I want to spread awareness, and I want to teach you guys how to get through recovery, how to have a life again. You know, that's why I make videos about how to go through refeeding and how tough that is, and if you have a feeding tube, how to cope with it and how to get off of that feeding tube, and, you know, stuff about what my treatment center was like, so that you guys, if you go to treatment, you're prepared and you're not scared. And I just really want to reiterate that recovery is this really amazing thing, and it seems really scary at the time. It is scary, and you can get through it. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you all are having a not so bad quarantine, and I will be praying for everyone with the virus and all of you guys. Have a great day. Stay safe. Goodbye.